If you're in college, you're going to want to tune into this video because I'm going to be exposing some truths about college and what your degree actually means. So check this out. If you're in college right now and let's say you're getting a degree in finance or accounting or something like that, what I really want you to know is that your degree doesn't really mean as much as you think. What matters far more is going to be your actual experience rather than just your degree. And I'll tell you why in just 1 second. But really think about this. How much energy are you pouring into getting actual experience while you're in college? Because if you're not pouring in enough energy into getting actual experience and building your relationships, then you're going to have a really tough time after you graduate securing a job just purely based on your degree. So let's dive into it. Let's talk about degrees and what specifically they're there for, right? So of course, yes, you go to college, you do have your coursework, you do have your professors that teach these classes, but really the issue is what you're being taught in class actually relevant to what's going on in the workplace? A lot of employers don't think so. So your classwork doesn't always translate into corporate work. So then it kind of makes it hard for a future employer to say, hey, I want to hire this 22-year-old that has really no experience coming straight out of college, and I expect them to be somewhat trained in this industry. It's kind of hard to do that. So what you really have to understand is what employers value, not necessarily what the school values, right? Because those are just two completely different things. So what does the school value? The school values your grades, the school values your attendance, the school values your tuition, right? So those are the things that the school will prioritize. And you know why they don't necessarily prioritize learning? Because it takes effort and it takes time. And a lot of the reason why schools don't even really teach you anything is because it's just easier to grade your papers like that. Or not even just grade your papers, it's just easier on the system itself, right? You will get penalized if your class doesn't do well as a professor, right? You just will. I mean, if you keep flunking your students, they're gonna have a real problem with that. Your boss is gonna have a real problem with that. So you have to think in a business sense, what are they gonna teach you that is genuinely impactful and that will actually help you in the corporate world? And if you don't understand this and you go into the work world and you expect to just get a job because of your degree, you're really, really in for a bad experience, because a lot of people are unemployed just because of that, because they didn't prioritize experience, they prioritized their grades. But someone with a 4.0 GPA is not going to get a job over someone that has a 3.0 GPA but has a ton of experience in the field. So it's really tough, and I really want you guys to understand that your degree is not as powerful as you think it is. You have to prioritize your relationships and your experience, and that will always trump your degree. If you need help securing a job after college, make sure to reach out. You can DM me, you can reach out to me on these platforms and things of that nature. Thanks for listening. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you stay in scope.